everybody, it's Anton, Paracord Guy. We're going to be doing a little backyard cooking thing. Wanted to show some of the stuff that I use and some of the stuff that I cook, and kind of give a shout out and thanks to some of the companies that I get this stuff from. So that being said, what we're going to do today is we're going to make some minestrone soup. It's a dried soup by a company called Bear Creek Soups, and they make really cool dried soups that I like to take with me. You know, I don't recommend taking it if you're going to go out somewhere where you don't have plenty of fresh water, but usually where I go there's tons of water, so it's great to have. One package can make up to a half a gallon of soup, so it really lasts quite a long time. We're going to be doing it with today is we're going to be working with Trangia, hope that's how you say it, and the new Vargo bot from Canteen. Rob's got it over at the Canteen shop. I got that from him. And use a stand. You always want to use a stand when you're using the Trangia. I got this one. I'm going to be using this stove from Rob as a gift. I don't think he sells it, but you can pick that up from survivalresources.com, bepreparedtosurvive.com, from John and Denise McCann. And I believe they sell, I'm not sure, they have a lot of stuff. I think they sell the Trangias too. You can get those from Rob as well. You can get these Vargo bots from Rob. So, alright, so we got it going. Stove's working great. You can't see the flame, of course, outside. You never really can. What I do is I take the little water seal O-ring that goes around the lid off before I boil, and then I just flip it on top and use it as a lid. Let's see, right. As you can see, we got about 3 cups of water, and that's what we're going to be working with today. I'm just going to keep that on there. It doesn't really need to get to a roaring boil or anything like that. Just enough to get the noodles and stuff softened. Here's a look at the minestrone soup. See, it's got noodles, it's got dried carrots and beans and all kinds of other good stuff in there. So get a better shot of it. It's got all kinds of good stuff in there. This is one of my favorites that they have, besides the creamy potato soup. And I'm just going to go ahead and kick it up a notch, and I'm going to throw some fresh vegetables that I got chopped up in there. Some onions, some zucchini. For now, so I'm just going to toss the dry soup in there and let that start going. Give that a chance to soften up. Stir. And once things get up to where it's about boiling or so, I'll add the fresh vegetables. That way they're not too soggy and you still retain most of the nutrients from it. So, but it's a pretty stable stand for this setup. And what I like about that is it folds up flat and you can stick it right in your back pocket. It's really alright. So it's going pretty good right now. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll bring the camera up close. Maybe you can hear it kind of working again. Nice froth going on top. And maybe you can see the steam a little bit, but I mean, it hasn't been going for but maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes. That's 3 cups of water right there. So it's already about the temperature you want it to cook. It doesn't call for it to cook at a really high boil. So right now it's pretty much where it needs to be. All right, so noodles are starting to soften. The lid's not too hot. I know, show myself going and grabbing it where there's flame. Probably want to be careful with that. I'm not too worried about it myself. It's not that hot, but don't want to be responsible for somebody doing something stupid. So anyhow, it's getting pretty close. I want to go ahead and add in these vegetables here. Maybe I can do it one-handed. Might have to cut away. Losing some. Got a little bit too much there. That looks good. Let's go ahead and stir those in. And they'll cook down. Probably won't have it on for much longer. straight for you guys.
So far I'm pretty happy with this setup. It's going to probably be something that I carry on regular hikes and stuff like that. Just for quick meals, coffee and things like that. Really like the way that the bot sits on top of this stand here. It seems to work. It seems to work really well together. I mean, of course, it's the same company, but it's so far I'm pretty happy with it. And so far so good.
All right, well there it is, starting to get that boil that we're looking for. So about 15 minutes or so in, 20 minutes in, maybe tops. I don't know. It's pretty much looking good to me though. The noodles are getting a little bit bigger there, and looks like the dried carrots are starting to loosen up some.
Alright, so everything's ready. It actually came out really good. I've cooked this stuff on the stove top tons of times, and honestly this actually came out better. One thing is the Trangia, it ran out, which is fine. It was full, but it was going for probably a good 20 minutes or so, and it cooked all that soup in 3 cups of water. Once it started getting to the boil, it just kind of went for a little while, just maybe like half a minute, and then it kind of, it just ran out. So, but as you can see, plenty of soup here, more than I can eat. I could probably eat it, but I shouldn't. So definitely enough for 2 people, and that's 3 cups of water, 1/2 cup of that dried minestrone soup, and 1 zucchini, half an onion, and about a handful of mushrooms. So you could probably find wild edibles and stuff like that to, if you know what you're doing, to go ahead and spice up a soup like this. And what's great about this is it's got so much flavor. You can make it a weak soup and still it's very satisfying. So you can really stretch it out if you want. Anyway, just want to thank you guys for watching, and I know it's not paracord related, but that's fine. I just want to share some of the stuff that I use personally and kind of give you guys an idea of how it works. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Special thanks to Survival Resources and Canteen Shop, both great companies, and I suggest you check them out as well if you haven't already. This is Anto and Paracord Guy. I appreciate it. So thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.